Alright folks, welcome back to another Poem Master video. And today, we are going to try out the 2 Master Fairs plus an Anni unit over here with Sygna, Ethan, Lugia, obviously, Anni, Steven, Rayquaza, and also Skyla, Tornadus. So this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be fun. First of all, we have 2 Flying Master Fairs, right? Obviously with Anni, Steven, and Sygna, Ethan, right? 2 of the strongest, flying types, in terms of damage dealers, right, in the game. And Skyla, who's also a fantastic nuker and flying zone setter. Although, to be fair, in this specific team prop, you can't really nuke with Skyla just because you really can't get like Skyla's stats maxed out here, right? She's mostly here to A, set flying zone, B, to tank, right? Got many potions here. I also have barrel roll here, which could reduce some damage as well. And also on top of that, we got 2 Master Fairs with the extra Master Fair damage reduction passive, so that definitely helps as well, right? This one only reduces only reduces special damage, but Steven does help Skyla reduce damage like in general, right? So that's also gonna help. And yeah, also like her defensive stats aren't like bad. Like 735 HP is a lot of HP, right? Obviously EX, right? So it is EX stats, but like still, right? 735 HP is not bad. Actually, it's not bad. It's very, very good, right? And then 200 on something defense is also not bad. Also not bad. And then the chance to flinch with air cutter, right? That could definitely help us tank a bit as well. So again, she's mostly here to tank. And obviously set flying zone. Ethan, over here, we are going to run a bit different grids, right? For Ethan, for example, we are going to have grand entry just because, again, we don't have enough buffs to get him +6 special attack in this team. So he's going to have grand entry so he could buff that himself, right? Max it out himself. As for some other stuff, we aren't really going to sync with Ethan because we're actually going to sync with... And I know you're generally not allowed to sync with him, but we're going to sync with Anni, Steven for a few reasons. First of all, his sync, although bad, is not unusable, right? It does give you speed for the team, which is really, really nice because, again, it is still 2 4-gauge units and a 2-gauge unit in Anni Skyla. So the extra speed, 1 team megas, is helpful. Again, it's not super, super helpful because this is already very, very gauge-friendly team. Anni Skyla gives speed buffs. Ethan has his own, gauge-saving mechanics as well, right? So does Rayquaza, honestly, but that's one thing. But the main thing is also because I gave him Fierce Entry, so he could Mega and get Fierce Entry triggered again, so he could get +6 physical attack, so he can max out his stats by using his Sync move, right? Although I should probably also, I don't know. I probably should have gave him a grid where we had both Fierce Entry and like Clear Sync up 14, so he could actually do some damage on his sync, or I guess more damage on his. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Yeah. We're gonna do this instead, just so we have both the what's this called again? The Fierce Entry and then also the Clear Sync up. All right, 14 over here. So yeah, again with Flying Zone, he's definitely the worst sync nuker of the 3, but like again with Flying Zone, gives him a bit, and again we're mainly just getting that Fierce Entry to get triggered again, so he gets +6 physical attack for himself, right? Because a lot of factors, obviously max offensive buffs are good in of itself, but also it's extra good because he has pretty good form, right? So anyways, let's get into this. So yeah, this is the ultimate flying type damage team. Although the slight thing that kind of sucks is Ethan is Johto's Spirit and not Johto Pride, because Ethan's special attacker, he buffs, his master passive is only buffing special moves, and Steven obviously being Dragon Ascent, he doesn't actually get buffed by Ethan over there, so that does slightly suck, right? That does definitely slightly suck. But otherwise, it's a fine team, right? Again, especially with the gauges, both of them being really, really good damage deals over here. Look at, man, Anni Skyla took like no damage there. We didn't even have Flying Zone up to either, right? So that's some crazy stuff. Anyways, let's get this stuff going. If only the other thing about this team is Anni Steven doesn't really get his buffs as well as he would in like a regular just Anni Steven team, right? Because you just have to really sort of like rely on his own Dragon Ascent buffs, right? Downside up buffs. So he does get his stats a bit lower, which does mean his damage is going to be a bit lower at the beginning, but it will soon build up, right? Well, I won't say soon. Come on, man! I know, Annie Steven, objectively a bad Sygna group, but that was, well, not objectively. I don't even know if it's objective, but, you know, people talk about how Annie Steven is bad Sygna, which, again, I don't disagree. I don't think he's a great Sygna group, but that was not bad, bro. That was not bad. And, again, more importantly, you get to max out Annie Steven's stats, or, well, not all his stats, but his physical attack stat, right? So, again, in this team, Annie Steven's damage will generally be a bit lower than SS Ethan's, just because, again, this team is not a team that could really get Annie Steven's max good form multiplier buffs in here, right? So would seem like generally that, oh, Ethan might be, you know, seems like he does more damage. But again, in general, assuming Annie Steven has a better team for himself, right? Obviously, Annie Steven does more damage in that case, right? Oh my god, that crit. Damn. Ouch. I mean, can't do much about a crit. But, yeah. Yeah, they're both very, very good, right? Look at that, man. Look at that stuff. Disgusting. Disgusting stuff from Ethan over there. And also Ethan is like every 2 turns, so you have to sort of like divide Ethan's damage in half in comparison to Annie Steven's. But still, who cares? They both do really, really, really nice damage, right? Steven has a massive, massive single target damage. And then Ethan has the nice AoE damage, right? Again, not as powerful as Steven's, yeah, every 2 turns, etc. But Ethan does get the sides at least taken care of, and his damage isn't even like bad. Even if you do divide his damage in half, right? Because again, 2 turns, whatever, it's not even bad, right? And again, mainly it's just you get to save so many gauges because you're throwing those two like together, right? All right, so thought we'd have some, you know, extra fun over here, and you know, do some more points, because I mean, 2k points, obviously. And Ethan, SS Ethan, Annie Steven team with, you know, Flying Zone, obviously gonna clear it, right? I mean, you've got to like screw up really, really hard to not clear that with that team. So let's just pick up some more points over here, right? Let's go for, so far we have 1.7k. Let's pick that up. That's 2k, got 2.3k. It's 2.6k, and this is what? 3 point something k, 3.2k, right? Anyways, whatever. Let's try 3.2k over here. 3.2k. I did tweak the grids a bit, because like for this one, stuff like this, you do want the damage to go in much faster, right? So I did make it so that we still have Grand Entry 2 on Ethan, right? Because again, we don't want to spend too much turns trying to buff Ethan's special attack, right, with this whole MP refresh thing. So we are going to still have Grand Entry 2, Interference Sync 5, get the Sync Nuke in with Ethan. And then, instead we're just going to have Annie Steven do his usual just DPS, Draco Meteor stuff, right? Also with Fleet, because again, probably don't even have that much turns to like really like buff with Skyla either with speed wise, right? And then Skyla over here is still going to be the same grid basically, right? So let's do this. All right. Let's see. Whirlpool, please don't miss. Will be very, very nice. Oof. Sky High. Let's see. Can we get a flinch in with air cutter or whatever it's called? Let's get this mixed up with air slash. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to queue that up. Help. This is not good. 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 Bad. Okay. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Flinch? Flinch? We got a flinch? Flinch? Flinch. On Gallade specifically. I don't really care about them other guys. No disrespect, but I'm not very scared of them in comparison. I'm very, very scared of Gallade though. Alright, whatever, let's queue up a Flying Wish here. Hopefully Side Beam doesn't KO. Ouch, that was close though, that was close. Definitely hurt. Alright, goodbye Metacham. Let's queue up a trainer move here with our beautiful Lugia. I was about to say Ethan, but you know, Ethan's also it's very beautiful looking, man. All right, Ethan's fine. He's all right. All right, kid. Ooh. That was close, but we are still alive, and that's what matters, doesn't it? Doesn't it, folks? That's what matters. All right. Let's see, 22k there. Aeroblast. Oh, queued up an Aeroblast before they queue up the physical shield. We get an extra one in. Oh, that's GG. That is GG, isn't it? Isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, that scared me for a second because that didn't do that much damage. But this! Thank you, Annie Steven. Whew. We are good. We did it, folks. There we go. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Alright. You get a few, I guess, things go our way. And yes, I haven't done this week's Smash Mode yet. I'm sorry. I should do it like now, like right after I done recording this. But I, you know, at least I have to remember doing this. But there we go. 3.2k in Master Mode. Alright. Shout out to the OG, you know, 3.2k Andy runner. He has a lot of really fun clears on his channel. You go check him out. But anyways, that's the end of this one, I guess. Hope y'all know, guys, in the comments down below. Like, enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel, some more content, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one then.